Alright, folks, let's take a look at this case. When the driver was pulling out in the narrow lane, the first attempt was to the right. It didn't work. And then he tried 2 more times. So he tried pulling out to the right 3 times in total and failed every time. In the end, he had no choice but to pull out to the left. Actually, in a situation like this, the lane is so narrow that pulling out left or right makes no real difference. Let me roughly recreate the scene and walk you through it. So where exactly did he go wrong? Take a look. What people usually learn online is use a pillar or your shoulder to line up with the obstacle point. Say, line up with the front of the red car, then turn the wheel all the way, right, and move forward. Once the front has no more room, turn all the way left and reverse. When the front gets some space again, shift into drive and turn right again. And that is exactly where the car gets stuck. Of course, if you try to pull out to the left in this situation, it is the same thing. Watch. Line up the B pillar with the obstacle point. Then turn all the way left and move forward. When the front runs out of space, turn all the way right and reverse. Once the front has space again, turn left and move forward again. The car will still get stuck right here. The real mistake is this. If you are pulling out to the right, you need to get the car body closer to the left side first. If you are pulling out to the left, then get the car body closer to the right side. Let's use pulling out to the right as the example. First, get the car close to the left side. Step 1, shift into drive and turn the wheel left. When the car body gets close to the left side, seize the rear wheels, don't steer. Take a look. There is still plenty of space at the rear of the car at this point. If you now just crank the wheel all the way, right, the car still won't get out, right? So when the car is close to the left side, you must straighten the wheel first. Drive straight ahead. That way, the rear wheel gets closer to the obstacle point. Then, when your side mirror lines up with the front of the car on the left, turn the wheel right again and move forward. See that? The car is now right up against the obstacle point. Once the car is close to the obstacle point, guys, pay attention. Straighten the wheel, then back up in a straight line. That will open up more space between us and the red car. Now use the little bit of space you have left at the front. Turn the wheel to the right. If you are not confident about judging the distance, you can use the right side mirror to line it up with the front of the car on the right. Then just crank the wheel all the way, right? Now for right and move forward. When the front runs out of room, go full left and back up. Once you have room at the front again, go full right and move forward. When the front runs out of room, go full left and back up. Take a look. Now we've got space at the front. And we've also gained clearance on the right, right? Turn right and move forward, and the car will come out smoothly. So, got it? If not, save this and come back to it later.